Greetings, Earthlings, wisdom keepers, wisdom seekers. Welcome back to Wizdom Dropz, your soul's my daily drops of wisdom and Savvy Astrology. My name is Tonia, and today we are discussing Scorpio and your transformation. This is going to be an intense moon, y'all, and I'm just going to let you see some of this naturescape while we're just talking, because there's just so much to see. I just had this encounter with these deer. It was pretty epic. I followed their trail. There's a bunch of them right over there. I don't know if you can see. But Scorpio, this is your full moon. You know what I'm saying? And what does that mean? That means that there's a transformation. There's a death. There's an ending. There's something that is being cut. There's something that has ended. Scorpio is the original sign of death, along with Capricorn and even Aries. And Saturn, also rules Aquarius. So in that right, those are the 4 signs most associated with death. And with that said, this scorpionic transformation is all about the new beginning that comes after a death. And if you think about nature, every single time that there's an excretion, say poop, right? An excretion, that begins a new cycle of life. And this is through the nutrients that the soil then absorbs and whatever else it feeds. This is through the seeds that various animals, like raccoons, who I've learned are termed a synanthropic creature, meaning they have co-evolved with humanity and benefit from us, right? So anyway, these sorts of creatures, their dookie produces seeds that grow berries. And that's the cycle of a nutrient, for example. And then, obviously those berries are something entirely different, except they also contain those nutrients that was in the dookie. And they're purified now through the soil, through the sun, through the plant. And all that to say, that's Scorpio, because Scorpio requires a transformation. Those nutrients took many forms. They were, we started with the dookie, we got to the soil, we got to the plant, right? And then through the plant, you get the berry. And through the berry, you get the food, the enjoyment of eating that, of absorbing those nutrients again, purified, cleansed, by solar distillation that made the rainwater fall and so forth. But Scorpio is just a big new beginning. It's a big new start. It's a big new initiation, because y'all are ruled by Mars. This is a Mars-ruled moon. So Mars is in Cancer, and so they're in mutual reception with each other, because the moon is the ruler of Cancer, and it's flipped. You see, Mars rules Scorpio and is in Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon, and the moon's up in Scorpio. So it's like a little harmonious thing. On top of it, there's a big old trine. I've done videos on this if you want to check it out. But there's a nice trine engaging those 2 planets, which shows us, this is a tumultuous change. Yes, Uranus is opposing the new moon. It's right across the sky. The full moon. So Uranus is conjunct the sun. And so with that said, we have spontaneity in relationships, all of us, especially Scorpio people, but everybody, because Uranus is unpredictability. It's explosive, it's nuclear, okay? It's reactive, it's like lightning, it's like quick and severing, and you better watch out. Don't do anything foolish. I just talked with a friend. They had a crazy accident, and I was like, dude, Uranus, I've been telling you this shit. But for real, think about it. Think about, what a lightning bolt out of the sky means, and in relationship to relationship, and see where you get yourself, see what happens in your existence. Whew. Yeah, I think awakening is the best way to use this energy, everybody, because Uranus at the highest vibration is awakening. So let electricity of knowledge and higher knowledge, spiritually true knowledge to you, let that shine forward underneath this Uranian influence, the Uranus opposing. How funny, Uranus, and we're talking about poop, Uranus. It was too easy. It's too easy. But for real, think about this, y'all. You see that cute little red bud out there? Ooh, it's so cute. Can you see it? I don't know where it's so cute. Think about that red bud. That was initially another tree. That was a part of another tree. and it probably popped up, you know what I'm saying, out of the ground from some type of transfer through the soil, you know what I'm saying? And here we go. There's that red bud. Somebody might have planted it there. A creature might have helped in some way. I'm not sure how red buds populate. I should know. Maybe they all turn into seeds, all those pods. Maybe they grow somehow rhizominously through the earth. I should actually really know that. But however they transfer, that's going to be the way that it got there, and that involved a death. And then from that death, it continued to grow since. And through each step of its growth, there's a cambium layer that produces the circles in a tree cookie, if you've ever seen what it looks like when you cut through a tree. And each one of those layers you see every year that tree will grow and has grown, there's going to be a scar of dead cells, and that's the ring. It's dead cells. It's cells that die off, but then they come back. It's like a unicellular layer. It's really fascinating plant science if you ever want to get into it. But you just did. And, the whole thing is each one of those layers of growth is one step further. This is not a rapid transformation overnight to transform. But what is rapidly coming in right now is Uranus's influence. So in some ways, it is a rapid transformation on offer for you to transform at this point in time with all that Scorpio energy. So you got to think about it in those terms. You got to think about it in the terms of what are you changing with your life and quickly? What are you changing in your life that is going to produce you the most good, the most radical improvement? Because radical improvement is what is on offer right now. The improvement nature is necessary. It's a mandate. Why am I saying that? Scorpio is the improver or the extreme demolitionist, the ender, the Kalima, you know what I'm saying? The destroyer, okay? So let it be your transformation. There's always going to be an end. If you got to bring an end, bring an end. If you got to be a part of a new beginning because of an end of a cycle, awesome, you step up. Whatever this energy reads for you based on your life, your chart, etc. Okay, that's going to be what this is. And it's a level up opportunity. And there are going to be unexpected elements, but what is consistent is your dedication over time, like the rings of a tree. Okay, like the cambium layers, Saturn at the apex of the T-square. Okay, y'all, astrology is real. Take your time and be consistent. Go forward, knowing what you do know and being fully aware you will soon be presented with what you don't know. I think that's a good note to end on, except if you want to learn astrology once and for all for yourself, so that you could sit and do interpretations like this. So we can have conversations like this weekly in my astrology course, where it's actually a conversation and we're learning together methodically with systems and structures, and weekly, I just love it. Weekly organized content that builds on itself and allows you to constantly add the skills to your toolkit, constantly practice those skills, right? Putting them together weekly. Okay, this is the course for you if you resonate with my content. You can schedule a call with me using the link in the description box down below. Thank you very much. I appreciate everybody who likes this channel, comments, supports it in every single way. And with that said, through next time, until next time, may the stars be with you. Peace.